Hey Mo, we need to get an intro down for this channel, you know.
Yeah, but what are you thinking, Lee?
Why don't I rap over the top of it?
Don't be ridiculous. You sound like a northern M&M.
Look, listen to me. Yo, yo, yo. The Munch Bunch in the house, man.
Absolutely not.
Right, what you got in mind?
Let's just keep it simple.
I'm Lee.
I'm Aim.
We're the Munch.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to another mukbang with Aim and Lee. We are the Munch Bunch UK. Does Lee really need to tell you what we have on the menu, guys? I don't know.
You can tell what some of it is on the picture, on the thumbnail, not all of it. So we have...
It is a pizza.
Or a pie, yeah. If you're Italiano.
Alright then. So, we have half and half pizza here. Chicken wings, chicken tenders.
Yeah, they are rotisserie chicken wings from Lidl. It's got known for good wings. And these are tempura mini
sauce.
Chicken fillets. You want some hot sauce? What have I got on it? And the pizza or the pie, what's on yours, Ayn?
So I have Cajun chicken, jerk chicken, onions and peppers with extra cheese. Lee has Cajun chicken, jerk chicken, extra cheese, and sweet corn.
That's the best.
Which is our normal kind of order that we get, and it's so nice.
From our local one. If you go to other pizza places, which we're trying now, you don't get Cajun and jerk. Or you might get Cajun, not the jerk. So end up with like tandoori chicken or tikka or whatever. But yeah, this is badass.
Rip the box.
Let's just pause it a sec, because this could end up really bad if the food drops. And that was a success due to Aim and her leadership skills.
Sorry, yes, I took out with the box ripping.
I am a follower. Like, literally, if Charles Manson walked through the door now with a pizza and said, come and join my group, I would follow. I won't do the killing, but I'd happily follow him for a slice of this pizza.
So, we ordered this last night, but we didn't actually realise how bloody big.
Yeah, we ordered an extra large pizza each, and then after like 3 slices, plus a bit of garlic bread and some chips, we were stuffed to the rim. Plus we was having a drink last night with Tia and Aim's mum and dad. So we saved it for today. Saves cooking. Who wants to cook on a Sunday when you don't have to? So we thought we'll use this up today, and reheated pizza is badass.
And the cheese is solidified, which is annoying.
These are nice. 90p from Lidl.
Really?
Tempura mini fillets. I think it's been about £3, but they reduced down to 90p. So, picked them up.
Can of Coke. Let's try one.
Really
wow,
tasty.
they're huge.
Tempura I've found over the last year or two. I never used to have it, I had no reason to. But it's actually a really nice coating on it, a tempura one.
Yeah.
Nicer than breaded, and what's the other one? There's breaded chicken. What's the other one now?
Battered chicken breaded.
I like them, but this tempura stuff's really tasty. Some noisy bastards about. I haven't shut the window so you can hear anything that goes on outside, unfortunately.
Oh well, it's not an ASMR, guys. But anyway, do have some really, really lovely things yesterday. She's so impressed. She's always a very grateful kid, but I just want to say thank you for some of that lovely subscribers for wishing her a lovely, happy birthday and sending her some gifts.
Tia had a lovely day yesterday, got some lovely gifts. Unfortunately, we've still not been able to do the party we was hoping to do. The 18th last year, we was having a big Halloween party. Unfortunately, some of her mates have moved away now to uni, etc. And just due to my dad being unwell and stuff like that, we haven't been able to do one this year.
No, but we've made the best of the situation, haven't we? And this time last year, if you remember, it was at that cottage. Oh! That was brilliant, that was. Loved it.
We've actually been... So I spent 30 odd years of my life living in and going to average houses. If I've been to your house, I'm not saying you've got an average house, but you probably have. None of you had an indoor pool. But then again, I've never been to any of your houses apart from one of you, when one of you has an indoor pool on your premises. So, I've been to a lot of crap houses over the years. Not crap. Don't buy
You've
crack.
been to a crack house?
I've never been to a crack house, have you?
No.
I'd be actually scared. I mean, I know where people of the world are, like we are, modern day adults.
Yeah.
I've never been around anyone on drugs. And if I have, maybe I've not realised.
Probably.
Like, I've been around people on antidepressants and stuff, like proper hardcore, you know the score, crack and cocaine and heroin.
You've definitely probably been around some
Yeah,
people on cocaine.
In the town centre, when you don't know, and you're like, oh, he's got to be up to something behind them bus stops. And he probably is on drugs. But I've never hung around with people who do it.
No. I've been in the vicinity.
No, I'd never have. I'd be scared, honestly, guys, I would be. But, no, I've been to crap houses, they're not drug houses and drug dens. And in the last couple of years, we went to this lovely house in Wales, which we rented for the week or 5 days, whatever it was. Indoor pool, like 7 bedrooms, so it was ridiculously lovely. And then this year, we went down to London to like $1 million or £1 million house.
It's about £3.6 million, but
yeah, lovely jubbly.
Claire's got the annex. Oh my god!
And I'm starting to think we need to move up in the world, Aim. We need to start like doing deals on here with like some big time advertisers and buy ourselves an indoor swimming pool. The best we could offer.
We've got to get an indoor swimming pool in here.
Yeah, we have to. The best we could offer at the minute is a paddling pool.
I reckon you just go in the bath.
Hmm.
These are blooming fantastic. Wow.
And tried a wing yet?
That's my next stop.
Wing
stop.
So they had hot and spicy wings, but after the hot and spicy chicken burger, and neither was really liking it, I thought I'd go with rotisserie chicken wings this time. So I'm hoping they're tasty.
I'm a little bit funny with wings, the bones and stuff.
I don't tend to eat the bones. That's alright there.
Get them clean.
What the hell? That took you like 4.2 seconds, if that.
That's one bone out of the wing, not the whole wing. They're bloody amazing.
Yeah, tasty. I'm not a big fan of sucking bones. I don't mean that in a rude way. I just don't really like to suck the meat off a bone. Oh.
Get in there, go on.
I'd really struggle if I was a caveman. You know, like you see him back in the day. Well, I've never seen a caveman, but if I ever did see one, I think I'd be a bit...
Bloody hell.
Like, I don't want to come around for dinner, mate, because you literally want me to sit there and suck off the meat. No.
God, these are bloody tasty.
Not bad. I think these are like £2.40 something for a pack of like 20, whatever it was.
I don't think the hot and spicy ones would have been necessary.
No.
After the other day's shenanigans with the chicken.
That's what I was saying with the chicken burger. But we needed something to add to the pizza, because all we had left after eating the garlic bread and chips was pizza. So that's why I picked up these today, and the fillets. But yesterday I was down Lidl, buying some snacks for last night for Aim's mum and dad coming in for drinks. There's a kid in there. Have you ever been, I mean, this is me sounding like a right wimp, this video, just talking about things that make me scared. Have you ever been around a kid that's that intense? You're like quite, you probably never have been. You ever been around a person who makes you feel awkward to look in their direction?
Yep.
Yeah, so there was a child in the queue in front of me. She wasn't getting served. She was with her mum and dad in the seat of the trolley. Kid was about 2 years old. And her mum and dad was like, oh, isn't she cute? And all this stuff. I was just thinking, if you ever seen Only Fools and Horses where the Damien music comes on, every time Rodney looks at Damien, it was like that. This kid would not stop staring at that proper intense, like... And I didn't know where to look. Because I was supposed to look ahead, like to see if it's my turn to get served or not. And this kid would not stop giving me daggers. I was like, does she know something I don't? Does she know I ain't paid a parking ticket from like 20 years ago or something like that? She's got a proper intense look. And the mum and dad was like, oh, isn't she cute? Her mum was like, I think she was Indian or, I'm sure she was Indian lady. And her dad was a white man. So it was like a multi-race child, like very standout features. And I was like, it's actually freaking me out a bit now. Just stop staring. I want to say to parents, can you ask your child to look the other way, please?
You're such an idiot, Leigh.
No, I was scared for my life. Like, you can tell she's either going to be like a politician when she's older or a news reporter because she looked proper intense and like... And I didn't know where to look at. I was scared for my life. And I didn't...
Normal people just go, hello.
No, I don't talk to kids. Because they told me when I was a kid, don't talk to strangers, and I just kept it going as an adult. I'm a stranger, don't talk to kids. Because bad things can happen, and the parents could have got the wrong idea. If I'm there like, hello, they might have thought I was offering the kids sweets. She's only 2. Christ. But she was giving me these looks anyway. I was like, this is awkward, uncomfortable. I just want to get served. I don't go down to Lidl to get the interrogation. Stop staring at me.
No. You see, I look like the mad woman that always has to stroke your dog.
As long as you're not asking to stroke kids, you're alright.
No, but the point of it is like, you know, like you get them people who like, you think, bloody hell. I'm one of them ones, like when we're in Morecambe, and there's a lot of dog walkers there. Let me tell you something now. I've noticed anywhere by the sea, And it can't be the sea because that doesn't have necessarily anything to do with animals. However, there are a lot more dog walkers.
No, people go to the
seaside.
Yeah. How many of these have you had, Aim? This is only my second one.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I didn't know.
That's okay.
Anyway.
I won't accuse you of stealing my chicken fillets.
There's a lot of dog walkers there. I've noticed, like, round here, this is more of a city centre, you know. There's not as many. There are people that walk the dogs, but not as many. So, of course, if you're down by the seaside, loads of dogs. I'm out. Oh, is he alright? How old's the dog? What's his name?
It's a nightmare, it, guys. I mean, it's not like, obviously, you say it's not, but it's kind of about because of the sea, Aim. Because people like to go to the sea. No, I'm alright, I'll give it to the dogs. People love to go to the sea, and they love to take the dog down for a walk by the sea, so that's what it's all about. But they're all easy going in seaside towns, and I can say this as somebody who's from one, and lived in one for like 20 years.
And I can say this as someone who's a city person who goes to his family home.
Well, if you go to a pub around here, you might, very few and far between, see somebody in there with a dog, and it's not, nobody has a whinge about it. Round by the sea, you're the odd one out if you ain't took your dog in the pub.
No, I don't understand this, because it was a Green King chain, and in Morecambe, they was allowed to take the dogs in.
Yeah.
We was at our local Green King, and a couple of years ago, there was this, I don't know why they was here, because it's not a holiday place, but they had their bulldog with them. And if you remember, they said, can we bring the dog in? He'll sit under the... No, that's not our policy. But it's the same chain. Is that because it's by the sea? You have to let them in because everybody's taking their dog on holiday?
I reckon so. I mean...
To me, that's discrimination.
It's dog discrimination, Aim. It's disgusting is what it is. But then again, city people, a lot of workers in the suits, in their nice dresses, on their lunch, going to get a bit pissed before they go back and, like, seal a deal or whatever.
Not in there, Leigh.
Well, you
There's
never
a
know.
carvery, for God's sake.
Well, they might want a bit of carvery in between, like, court sessions. But by the sea, everyone's a bit more laid back and, like, friendlier. And I've lived here for 15 years, so it's not like you can say you're horrible to city people. I'm a city person now, to an extent, and I worked in the big city in Birmingham.
You're more of a city person than I am, if anything.
Yeah, you much more love this being by the sea.
Between me and Leigh, he moved away from that situation.
Do you think you'd have moved?
How do you mean?
Well,
you?
Say you was me, so I had the child.
Yeah.
And I was as close to my parents as you am. And I said, oh, Aim, I live in a city. It's a bit of a poo city, but I can't move. Why don't you move away from the sea? Do you think you'd have moved?
You see, I don't know about any of you guys, but like I feel like with my mum, I have a kind of responsibility to her. I think obviously, then yeah, it would be more or less on me to move to you. I do think it's just circumstantial though. If I had a different circumstance, if you catch my drift, then maybe I could move knowing my mum was alright on her own here. But
we're not on about Aim. We're saying if I was the one who was close to me one like you are, and if I had the child, and you was in my situation...
Like, yeah, I'd move to you.
So you would have given up the sea?
Yeah, because obviously, at the end of the day, it's love, isn't it? I mean, yeah, you can't get married to the sea, even though some people get married to the...
I don't know, I'm sure there's some, like you say, who have got married to the sea over the years.
I really like these, I'm not kidding you.
The wings. But they're alright, I'd want no, I might have another in a bit. So, we were doing a little pub quiz last night, the five of us. And one of the questions was, I mean, I think sometimes with quizzes, especially pub quizzes, you just put your head into gear, like think logically, you're going to get the answers. One of the questions was, what do Italian people call pie, or what's it relate to? What's the bloody alternative to pie or whatever? I was like, pie? What the hell kind of question is that? Obviously, the most obvious answer was, it's pizza. I got it bloody wrong. I think I was the only one out of the five of us who got it incorrect.
It was only me and Dad who got it right.
Oh, well, then there was three of us who were a bit dim then. But I think that's your Italian roots coming through on you two.
Pizza pie. It's one of them things, isn't it? Like, for instance sake, pie to us, well, me and Lee, but I'm guessing that most of the people in the UK think of pie as a savoury, i.e. meat and potato pie, pucker pie.
Oh.
Now, you say pie in America, it's more sweet, like cherry pie, apple pie, pumpkin pie. Italy, pie is pizza. And it just goes to show, doesn't it? We all have so many different of the same words that mean different things.
It's strange when you hear it and you think like that. Like, Americans, you hear it in a movie, like when I was a kid, or a film, then if you're English and British, not a movie. And they'll say, oh, I'll have some pie, like for pudding, for dessert. I'll be sitting there when I was a kid thinking, the hell are they eating a bloody meat and potato pie for the dessert for? What the hell is this all about, this mad world they live in? And then you realise, like Game says, apple pie, crumble pie, whatever, it is pumpkin pie. I think a lot of Americans eat pumpkin pie.
Yeah, I just said that, pumpkin pie.
I've never
usually
had pumpkin
round
pie.
about Halloween, Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That is a real big thing, and like cherry pie and...
Remember last year we was going to do like a big Thanksgiving meal? Did we do one? Yeah, well, not to the extent that we could have done.
It wasn't traditional American,
No.
but we did kind of like...
It's hard to get some of the ingredients.
We could perhaps give it a go this year, try to make at least one traditional dish. Why the devil not? Why the devil not?
Wow.
Yeah, we'll give it a go. I like that they do things like green bean casserole.
That sounds really not very nice. It's just green beans in a casserole.
Not like we have a casserole like liquid, it's dry and...
So it's just dry green beans.
No, it's actually really nice. Like, it's just something you don't know of until you've seen it.
What
I can't
is in
explain it. Like different things. Sometimes I have like pecan nuts in and different things. It's really nice. Like you can look at it and you'll see what I mean.
I like the look of American food, but mainly like the huge burgers, the sloppy sandwiches you see on...
I think there's only one thing on the kind of Thanksgiving thing that I'm a little bit concerned with. And it's like candied mash, where they put like marshmallows on top of sweet potato and melt it. I can't quite get my head around that one.
Sounds like it might be quite tasty.
I guess it's because I don't like sweet potato anyway. You know, I'm not very keen on the idea of sweet and sour.
Do you like marshmallow?
Not with mashed potato.
In general, do you like marshmallow?
Yeah,
Do you like potato?
but not together.
Have you tried it? That's what you'll say to me.
No, I'd try it. That's the thing. I will try these things. The only thing that I can never really go for, and it's psychologically seafood. I can't do it.
I'd probably wait till I visit America. Like one of our other subscribers, Liz and Andrew, invited us to go over. When we get a chance, we will do. And then I'd ask them, Liz, do you mind making some of that candied mash? Because I think if you're making it, you make a full pan of the stuff, and you don't like one spoonful. That's a waste of a lot of potatoes and a lot of marshmallows. So I'd leave that one and let somebody else make it, and I'll just have like, yum yum, or
Like their stuffing looks really good.
yeah, I don't know.
It's more bread. Like you can see, it's more like little square things. It looks great.
That sounds good. So I was thinking this morning, moving off the subject of food, really.
These are so nice.
They are good, these tempura chicken mini fillet things. I was thinking this morning, I was walking along to the shop, surprise, surprise, do it every day it seems, and I was thinking to myself, God, it's crap being an adult. And it is, ain't it? Like, you're working out my best years, because I can't remember before I was 4 years old. I don't think I was dropped on my head or anything, but I can't remember anything that really happened before I was 4. But you know, then these like milestones after that where you're like, oh, I remember starting in primary school when you're 5, or I remember when I went here or there on a day trip or a holiday. But I don't remember anything that happened before I was 4. But my best years so far in 36 years it was when I was a kid. And you never get to live that again. But as an adult, you get to live about, if you're lucky and you don't die at a young age, you get about 60 or 70 bloody years of the same crap. Get up, go to work, come back, pay the bills. Get up, go to work, come back, pay the bills. For 70 sodding years or 50 years, whatever it is.
That's if you're like, it's, you know, an average person. Like, you do get obviously your holidays and stuff, but
Yeah, but you got to work like 9 to 11 months of the year and to get 4 weeks holiday. Which everyone has to do, I get that. But my point is though, being a kid is so much better.
yeah, you are kind of. What word would you say? Like guarded against bad things, aren't you? Like you don't have to deal with the mundane problems. Like you know when you used to sit there and hear your mum and dad having a rare war.
Yeah.
you'd be like, oh, what's going on? We just want to have fun and play, you know.
Shielded.
Shielded is the word. So as a child, you are kind of shielded from all the usual problems. Like, you don't have to think about bills. You don't have to think about, oh, we're running out of this, we need to get down the shop and get family arguments. You know, responsibility.
Work. You got no responsibility as a kid other than do well in school and don't get caught doing stuff you shouldn't be doing.
No, but like, all you're really gonna do, like, all you're bothered about is from when you were younger, like playing with your toys. Even when you get older, it's more about school discos, you're meeting your mates, all this, and it's never really anything. It doesn't hit you like a ton of bricks. And it's like now Tia's at the age where she's like 19, just turned 20 next year, obviously, and I said to her, I says, look, really think about your future now. Like, stay with us as long as you want to, save up. You know, like, we really didn't know when we was living with my mum and dad just how lucky we had it.
No, in terms of bills
spending
and stuff.
your money. Well, we didn't have no bills to pay, did we? Because my mum and dad we flung them a bit of rent and that.
That's it.
And we were sort of going to shows, doing whatever we wanted to do.
We didn't have a care in the world. Apart from our tier, that's all we had to worry about for about a year or so.
And now it does change.
Now we have like God knows how many subscription services.
Oh, it's getting a bit silly now.
Prime to Netflix to bloody Disney Plus, Now TV, Virgin. I mean, we must pay more on subscriptions than we do on bloody food.
The joke is, if we kind of stopped half of our subscriptions,
we could afford
each
them
month.
one day, yeah.
No, but seriously though, within a matter of, I'd say, 10 months, you got a holiday there. Paid holiday. Like, it's actually quite sickening that our subscriptions, including our Virgin package, must come to about, it's got to be easy on 160 quid a month.
Give or take. But as a kid, this is what got me thinking about this morning.
We're going to have to reevaluate some things.
We'll have a chat, I'm off camera. Going back to what I was saying, now the reason I got thinking about this being a kid was so much more fun. I was walking down the street to the shop, and it was a warm day today, surprisingly, because we've had a lot of rain lately, and it's October, but there was a breeze. So it was sunny, but a breeze. It took me back to being a young kid, and being in the back of my dad's car, and just going for drives. I don't know, we didn't have to go anywhere in particular. Might be going down to his mates, or to the shops, or whatever. It'd be me, mum, and my dad. Window down, wind coming in, music playing, sunshine. And it took me back to that. I was like, God, it was so much easier as a kid. Now as an adult, you got to think, oh, bloody hell, where should we take the family this year on holiday? And then we've got to save up for it. When I was a kid, it was like, oh, Leigh, we're going on holiday to Spain or to Cyprus or whatever. Yeah, we're going in 4 weeks. Oh, okay, Mum. What can I take with me? I took all my toys every time. But you don't have to worry about anything else. You don't have to worry about spending money. You don't have to worry about flights and bills and all the other crap and how you're going to pay for the holiday. Yeah. It's just, we're going on holiday, Mum and Dad are paying for it. And what? Nowadays, it's so much stress.
Yeah, we went 2 or 3 times a year. And it was just to take no notice of things then. And now, this is the first year we didn't go on holiday due to different circumstances and people being unwell and COVID, of course. But we just didn't. And next year, we said, oh, let's go here, let's go there and see what's what. But realistically, going on holiday, it's just a big part of our life, hasn't it? What we've done over the years, took Tia and everything like that.
A lot of good memories.
A lot of good memories. And I think that it really has hit home for those people who can't go on holiday and have to make the best of the situation. And that's what you got to do, isn't it? You got to make memories out of the things that you can afford.
It's like health in terms of being a kid and being an adult. Well, you got your health issues, which you never had any at all when you was a kid. You had problems like illnesses and stuff, but you have no mental health issues or anything like that.
In saying that, the woman who dealt with me with this psychiatric business, she said it's stemmed from my childhood illnesses that have put me into this situation. But even your parents take care of that, don't they? Or your guardians or whatever. Mum will take you to the doctors. Your brother will take you to the doctor. Your dad, whatever. And now you're kind of an adult. Everything is on your own shoulders, isn't it? Really, there's no getting away from everything.
No. Well, as an adult now, I can't even eat. I can't eat anything basically. I can eat these at times. I have stomach issues. As a kid, I could eat kangaroo balls with ketchup. It wouldn't have bothered me one bit. Nowadays, God, better be careful what you eat, Aim. If we're going out on Friday, it's Monday.
that's
Let's
true,
be careful, because I need to worry about my stomach for 4 days. In case I eat something dodgy on Friday, I'm ill.
Yeah, it's like that. I've never had an issue in my life with cheese, have I?
No.
Like, as in, even when I met you, I didn't. Now, I mean, this will crucify me later on. Cheese or what is it, butter? Like, I have to have low-fat butter. I can't eat, like, Lurpak like my mum has. It absolutely crucifies me.
Talk about pizza. You've given up, haven't you? You aren't eating in about 10 minutes, time.
I'm full.
Right, okay.
I was digging into the chicken wings.
I know.
They've
eaten a few bloody chickens there and to get all them bloody wings. Are they like from baby chickens then? Because surely a normal chicken, like average size, would have a lot bigger wing than that.
I couldn't tell you, Lee. I'm not exactly sure, but I know when we get a chicken from Asda, they don't look like that.
No, I think it looks like the baby ones that maybe don't make it or something.
But those, I am not a fan of wings. I'm funny about the gristle. I'm worried about the colour of the chicken. They are so good.
Yeah, that was. I had one. It was tasty enough. I prefer the tempura things.
I think sometimes as well, because Lee hasn't bought them where they're plastered in spice or they've got this, that and the other going on. And I don't like them sticky wings in barbecue. So they're just normal wings and they taste amazing.
I've got some news for you as well.
Good?
I forgot to...
Bad?
Depends
to
how
do
you
with
look
me?
at it. No!
Oh.
Why has everything got to be about you?
No, because you've got that look on your face, Lee.
So,
that one right there. That looked like, oh God.
No, okay, so it's Sunday, guys, and I've spent the weekend with Aim, like the last couple of nights. And tonight I'm watching the football. I'll be down for about 9:30.
Do you not remember earlier on you went, oh, we'll have a drink together tonight,
Yeah,
Aim?
I normally drink about 9:30.
So since when has the football been on a Sunday evening?
It's been booked in now for about 2 months, so I just found out about it yesterday. So I'm going to watch the football game. Well, then to keep me in the good books of that one, you will not be angry about that at all after I tell you this next one. So my mum, who has a train ticket.
Hang on a minute, what are you going to tell me?
So my mother, come here.
Lee, sorry guys, I don't mean this disrespectfully. Look at me now. What are you telling me?
So my mum, who had a train ticket to go back home and was going to use it to come down here and go home
Yeah,
again.
because I'll give her the idea.
Yeah, so she's going to go home. She's going to come visit before the end of the month, and she texted me today. I haven't spoken to you. She texted me and said, Lee, I've booked my ticket, and I'm coming for a week. That'll be fun.
No, she's not.
I have the text message on my phone. I'm coming for a week.
I don't believe you.
Okay. I don't want people to see my bank cards in the back of my phone, but right, that's Tia. 1 second, guys. I'm not lying to her. This is the truth. Ticket booked. Coming for a week. 3 kisses.
She's
there.
not being serious. Oh.
She might have a week off. If you're watching, Mother, you're more than welcome. I can't wait.
Because you were going to deal with her all week now.
Mum, I don't mind dealing all week.
And is Bob coming?
No, Bob ain't coming.
No.
But Bob ain't coming.
She ain't come. I doubt she'll come for a whole week. Well, where's she going to sleep for a week? Because Tia... I mean... No, the fact that Tia can't give up her...
I'll set up the shed for her.
Look, I'm not being funny. Whatever. If your mum wants to come for a week... What are you laughing for?
Because I know if I told you off camera, you'd have had a different reaction right now.
Yeah, but when? Like, she can't just mean, like, this week, surely.
Well, she's got to be back there for the 4th of November. So...
We're already on the 10th.
Of October. So probably the next week or so.
Oh.
We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll do a week of mukbang. I'll stick Mum in front of the camera for a week.
No.
She can do the videos.
This pizza was absolutely fantastic. Honest to God, I can save some for later on now as well.
That's handy because you've only eaten 2 slices, so you
Have
can
I?
serve a lot.
Oh, yeah. That is enough though. I really think that was just enough. You've had 5, I think.
Yeah. It was a big pizza though. But
not only that, this slice here, look at it. That's huge.
when you consider...
And also, I'll be honest, I don't like it. I like mine to be proper melty.
It was at first, but then obviously
we were fapping about and...
But this is... when we ordered it from our shop last night, there should be like $13.99 each, like that. We got 2 for 20 quid. It's like, what a good deal that is. But it's a lot of pizza for 2 people.
Also... I don't know if you guys like, I can't eat cold pizza. A lot of people like cold pizza, you know, they'll get up in the morning, it's rock hard, like, oh yeah, cold pizza. A lot of my friends used to do that. Me, I really need it soft and gooey and things like that.
But you got me into this pizza years ago.
Yeah, me and my best mate, well.
Back then.
Yeah. Back then, we used to have it all the time.
There was some left the next day. I was like, I'll try a bit of that.
Yeah, so I took it It's just, this particular place, not far from us, it's just one of them things. And I've heard this before, actually. You know, like you've got Pizza Hut, you've got Domino's, you've got Papa John's and stuff like that. Somebody actually said, if you go to like a kebab shop, like where they sell like doner meat or chicken, that their pizzas are normally better. So we give it a try. And honestly, we've got all them by us, Papa John's, Pizza Hut.
A lot of times independent prices are like better quality.
Like, we've had Domino's a couple of times. We don't actually like it.
I enjoyed it the second time. The first time it was horrible. The second time, not what the difference was. It was just a bit better. But this I prefer.
Like with Domino's, I find that it's more crust than pizza, like the topping and stuff. I'm not very keen on it, but this is absolutely fantastic. We did have one that we had once. There's a place near here called Penkridge, and we stayed in this pub, didn't we, overnight? No one was in the pub. We had upstairs, and it was lovely, wasn't it? Like,
it was a bit scary.
So it wasn't, we wasn't allowed access into the pub, but you could stay above it. You know, like an Airbnb, whatever. And we was there, and across the road was this pizza place, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's best pizza ever had.
Now I know why, because you know, everybody knows now, Rate My Takeaway, Danny Malin, love him. He's always going on about these wood pizzas, you know, like at the bottom it's got like black charring and stuff like that.
Right, you would...
wood burner pizza. Yeah. And he's always going on about it. And I kept saying to him, I don't know what the difference was with this pizza, but it was great. Now looking back, I know that it was a wood pizza, and we've never had one like it since. Have we? No. Like, that pizza was amazing. It had like the black charring. Unbelievable. That's the best pizza ever. So if you ever get a chance to have a wood burn pizza,
I think that's what it's classed as, but it was pretty tasty.
It was beautiful.
A bit different to what we get now. But either way, we're going to wrap this up, guys, because it's 6:30 and I've got to be done in the next hour with clean up and putting away. So
cleaning up, putting away. You did actually make a mess. Now let me tell you this now, right?
I've made no mess today.
Did you see Joe Swash on MasterChef? That bloody mess he used to make. That's him. We had leftover pizza. I walked in the kitchen before. It was like he'd made the pizza from bloody scratch.
I've heard it all now. I am sick and tired of being run down by my wife.
Hang on. Am I in the wrong? Tell the truth.
That's why I miss being a kid.
Am I in the wrong?
I don't know.
You're acting like a bloody kid.
Oh, tell the truth. Fifth Amendment, or whatever they call it.
Tell the truth.
I don't need to tell it now, because I said that. And the Fifth Amendment, I think, means you don't have to say anything. So, I'm not saying anything. No comment. I wouldn't have the balls to do that. Like, I've been interviewed by the police in the past over something that happened to one of my mates, and they had me in there as a witness. Like, do you know what happened to your mate? I was like, no.
Excuse me, I know the bloody things.
But anyway, I would not have the balls to sit there and say, no comment. But if you do that at times, to let you go.
If I was innocent, I really couldn't get no comment. I'd be like, yeah, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I know that, but
I look more guilty in my opinion.
Yeah, but if you don't make any comments, then you can't drop yourself in it. Therefore, they're just like, oh, feck, here's another no comment. But if I was the coppers, I'd have to restrain myself from doing something stupid, because if they keep saying no comment, I'd get really wound
like you're there like having to. So where was you on this night? And can you tell me anything about the person you was hanging about with at that time? What was you wearing? No comment.
Yeah, do me head in. There was this kid today on TikTok, and his mate must have been recording it or something, and he'd been arrested. I say kid, he was literally about 12 or 13, probably at 12, maybe even younger. And he was being arrested by the cops. He had his hands in cuffs, and they were searching his pockets and his jacket, and he was like, okay, so you've got scales, you've got drugs. He was obviously dealing and whatnot. Or
I thought you meant like fish scales.
No, not fish, but scales. Yeah, selling fish scales. People get high off them every day. No, he was selling drugs, or distributing, whatever they call it. And at the time, he's there being filmed by his mate. He's got two coppers, one holding him and one checking his pockets. He starts spitting, and the copper says, can you please not spit? And he's like, I'll spit where I want to spit. He said, yeah. The cop says, yes, mate, but it's not very nice or very decent when you're in handcuffs and we're searching you and you're spitting on us. I would not have the restraint. I'd have to be arrested myself, because I'd probably do something stupid to these little kids if they disrespect you like that.
I just think like kids are getting younger and younger these days. We're doing things like, I mean, I really haven't done anything ever.
No,
like,
you're goody two shoes, you are.
I'm not. There's nothing wrong with actually not committing crimes, Lee.
No, I'm glad
Because you went around hitting lampposts and smashing them up as a child. You can't put me down because I didn't want to do anything incriminating.
No, I mean, even in school, you didn't get
What's
into
wrong with
trouble.
that?
You just gotta live a little sometimes.
I did live. I lived a lot, actually, but just because I didn't want to commit crimes or disobey, my teachers and do well, which, believe me, is a better way to be naughty.
I wish I'd been you, and the way you behaved, I would rather have been that person.
I didn't want to get into trouble. I didn't think it's necessary to do that.
I'm proud of you.
You should actually be thinking that this is a normal way to be, Lee.
I am normal.
No.
I'm well respected in the community.
The problem was with you, Lee, you was a sheep. You followed your idiotic mate.
I said before, if Charles Manson came in, I'd follow him. I'm a follower.
You did. And it didn't do you any good in the end.
I didn't do anything too serious. It hurt anyone or take anything off people.
No, but it was petty crime, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Silly
petty
things.
crime, like just breaking stuff, basically. A couple of windows and stuff as a kid. But, moving swiftly on from that, the ones who are doing mining with the cops, these idiots, oh my God, they're standing outside police stations these days, these knobheads. And I'll call them knobheads, that's what they are. And they're standing there with their cameras, filming the police station. And I watched one the other day, this copper pulls up, he's like, can you just move away, mate? It's like private property. He's like, no, it's not. It's not private property. Anyone can stand here. But why are you filming the police station? Well, it's my right to do so. I can do what I want. It's my video camera. It's a public building. I can film if I want to. And the police actually have no authority to move these idiots. And they're standing there in twos or threes. And the one bloke, there was this quite overweight bloke, who was with this other bloke, and he's like, look, he's got to go and park up over there because he can't just stop his car here because it's against the law. And he's got to walk all the way over to us just to tell us to move, and then we're going to tell him we're not going to move. Like, get a life, you sad bastard.
I'm not being funny,
Come on.
It is a little bit like, obviously, these people at the moment gluing themselves to the motorway. It's just pointless behaviour. Some people are that desperate in life to join a group, or, to make their point, never achieve anything of their point, because, the funny thing is, and they're never going to make a bloody difference. It's never going to make a difference at all. It's down to everybody else to make a difference with making decisions that's going to affect our global warming situation. These people gluing themselves to the road, I really, really would like to say to these people about this whole carbon, the carbon footprint and everything else. What the bloody hell do they think's in super glue?
I don't know.
Do you know the toxins that are in there? If you want to make a point, then you've got to go all out. I would have to be so, straight down the line with things I used to make my point.
Oh, it's like when somebody said something, how did you actually get here then to do your protest?
It was me.
And a lot of them were driving. Oh, yeah,
they got a bloody van there. Hang on, what about you insulate Britain then?
Yeah.
And we're looking at the ozone layer.
He keeps making appearances lately.
Come on. He used to in the beginning, guys, if you remember. Barney's still going strong. All the dogs are, aren't they?
Yeah. But the best one what Aim was just saying is right, and there's some clips of these blokes, big blokes, like my age or maybe a bit younger, just dragging these idiots off the road. And so cars and ambulances get past them or not. And sometimes you might see people like that, like maybe causing bother and stuff like some of the protests and fights and whatnot. But these blokes are just decent blokes and people dragging people away, saying, look, stay off here, there's an ambulance got to go through, be decent. And these people, I wouldn't have the restraint then. I've had to reach one of these idiots. If I'm dragging him off so an ambulance can go through, you put him down on the ground and he runs back and sits back down again. But the best one I've seen, guys, was a clip. It's been around for about 6 months or so now, since I've been on TikTok. I've seen it. And there's this kid, and he's gobbing off at a security guard at Asda, I think it is. The security guard's asked him to leave at Asda or Tesco because he's up to something or other with his mate. He's like, effing and blind at his security guard, threatening him, saying, you're going to get it later on. This kid's like 11, 12 years old, think he's hard because he's on a push bike and can ride away. So he rides off. 10 minutes later, I don't know who'd filmed it. Somebody filmed it, put it all over YouTube or Facebook, and the lad's dad seen it. He had the lad back there, and he was filming him. His dad filmed him. He said, everyone, this is my son, and he named him, shamed him. He said, no, he's going to apologise to the security guard. And he had a right go at him. The dad did, and he put it out there on social media. I was like, yeah, it's the right thing to do. Your kids can't be going around threatening security guards for doing the bloody job, thinking they're bloody hard. Eat like a right muppet.
So I've just researched this to get the actual details. And Insulate Britain, what they want is the government to take full responsibility and refit your house with like low carbon things. So all homes in Britain, they basically want like low fuel, I suppose, things like that, low energy bills, the whole house to be done, things like that.
I'm all for that.
So let's just say they achieve this, and like you live in like you've got like certain fuels and low carbons and whatever else. That is not going to eradicate fumes and what about like aerosols? It's just not. You're going to literally have to live like a caveman in order to eliminate everything like that. It's not going to make that much of a dent.
The worrying part is a lot of these people who are doing it like in the 50s, 60s, and people saying to them, look, by the time this gets brought into action,
they want it done by 2023.
Well, that will happen. You can't get anything done by 2023, let alone that. You won't get the wallpaper changed in 2 years. But no, they're like, well, we want this done. Like, but mate, you'll probably be dead by the time this gets done if it's in 20, 30 years. So what's the issue to you? You're costing people their lives now because ambulances can't get through.
The thing is, I do agree that we all have to make our changes. And I mean, for instance, like plastics and, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, I can completely understand it's our responsibility for the generations that are going to be, you know, after us and stuff. But at the same time, there's only so much you can do to eliminate these things. And it's only going to get worse, realistically. It's not going to get, I wouldn't say, any better.
Well, we've recycled, aren't we, as a nation now? That's helping, surely.
Yeah, it does help. But again, you know, I don't think people, unless you are seriously like an advocate for like global warming, people aren't going to really take like major notice. Are they going to still carry on about their daily lives? Like me and you, we don't sort of go, well, we best not buy that fairy washing up liquid because it's in a plastic bottle.
No, but I also want super glue my hands to the sodding round over it,
No, but that's what I mean. Like, people aren't going to really take a major deal of notice when these people are annoying you, rather than, like somebody said, if you actually stood on the side of the road, or maybe like, you know, was in like a town centre with a booth or something, and they wanted to do like a speech or something. But making trouble on the motorway is going to irritate people more, isn't it? It's going to anger people more than trying to. I'd like distribute leaflets.
Yeah, I mean, there are more important things to protest about. I mean, look at Boris's hair. That's a good reason to super glue your hands to the road.
He's had a haircut.
Has he?
Yeah.
When?
The other
Always
week.
looks the bloody same to me. I saw him on, what's his name? Andrew Marr. And he looked like a right idiot, being told off by Andrew. But we've got to go,
Andrew
Wayne.
did tell him off, didn't he?
He
Did you watch it on Gogglebox?
Well, so we see. Most people probably go up on Sunday morning and watch it, and he was probably asleep.
Anyway, guys, thanks for watching our video. Really, really appreciate it. Comment, share, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Instagram. Check out our other vlog channel, and all the rest. Description is all in the thing below.
I'm giving this little sod down here bits of pizza. He's eating it, and I kept pulling them off, like breaking this one piece up, giving him a bit. He's taking it off me. I think he's getting through that quick. I'm looking down. He's got 3 or 4 bloody pieces down there, little shit.
Because he's after the chicken wings. He's not after the pizza.
Right, I've got to go. See yous.
Bye.